Okay, Thomas Herman, workers' compensation specialist with law firm of Westmoreland, Patterson, Moseley Hinson in Macon, Georgia. Hey, Thomas.
How you doing, Scott? Good to
All
see
right,
you.
Thomas. The number one question that you guys get, according to the traffic on your website, is what happens if I get fired while on workers' comp?
Well, if your employer was to fire you, they are not going to cut off your workers' comp check because your right to benefits does not depend on your remaining employed with your employer. That's the short answer. Your employer cannot get rid of your workers' compensation claim by getting rid of you. And like I said, typically I use the example of car insurance. Your car insurance company can't get rid of a claim that you have by canceling your coverage after the fact. So an employer can't cancel your workers' compensation claim by firing you after you've been hurt on the job.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is your job and your employer is one thing, your workers' comp claim is a totally separate thing, really.
Absolutely. So to use a fancy legal term, your right to benefits vest or become yours when you get hurt on the job and you report that accident to your employer. At that point, you're entitled to whatever benefits the law allows, whether your employer subsequently terminates your employment. So, again, if you're on benefits and you're drawing a check, that check should continue. If you're on benefits and you're going to the doctor, they should continue to provide you medical care. And if they don't, you need to contact someone like me to make sure your rights are protected.
Okay, great. Thanks for clearing that up, Thomas.
Glad to do it. It's a simple question, but a lot of people get confused by it. But the answer is actually pretty straightforward. You're not going to get screwed if your employer terminates you.
Sounds good.
All right.
And
Glad I
remember,
could.
if you have a problem with workers' comp or need some answers to some questions, Thomas is always available and ready to answer.
Thank you. Give me a call.